Season 5.
Season 5.
What was your impression of it? Did you like it?
Alright, should we give it like out of 10 stars each?
Yeah.
Alright, 10 stars total for Season 5. I'm going to give it...
Explain why, though.
Alright, give me a second.
Alright.
We can cut this out if I take a really long time.
You're gonna probably take a really long time.
Take a really long time. I want to say 8.5.
An 8.5?
Out of 10. Yeah.
8.5.
So that's like a B plus. Is that a B plus? It's a B.
You're being too generous to this season.
Really?
You're being too generous.
I think I'm being pretty fair. Okay.
I'm giving it a 7.
A 7?
A 7.
That's hard.
Why are you giving it a B?
Why am I giving it an 8.5? An 85%? Well, there were so many... I think this season was made up of sort of little things that I loved. One of the little things. Not like there were huge plot elements that came into play for the first time this season.
Hold up, I think I'm getting a nosebleed.
So I'm giving it an 85%, just because this season was made up of sort of little moments. I mean, there were some huge plot elements that either came into play for the first time this season or were fully brought into upfront reality for the first time this season, but the whole time travel, which took up maybe like the middle half, if you know what I mean, of the season, maybe 50% of the season had time travel in it.
Pretty much.
So it took the middle space.
Although, it wasn't really like time travel, like Back to the Future time travel.
No, it
That would
was
have been awesome, though.
Yeah.
If you saw like Michael J. Fox, like, get in the car, guys.
Get in the car. We gotta go back to 1977 to save your parents.
Yeah, come on, let's go. And then, like, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a nice twist.
I think they should do that in season 6.
But it was just, I kind of didn't like the way they did the time travel.
Really?
Because it was just like they were walking around, it's like flash of light. Let's go, what time are we now? Oh, the 70s? What time are we now? 2000? Oh, Kate's delivering Claire's baby? Whoa.
In 2004, bud?
Whatever, 2000.
No, but that was actually something I was thinking. Sawyer seeing Kate deliver Claire's baby was one of those little moments that really were nice to see. That, and in the same episode, I believe, when Locke saw a blue light shoot up from the hatch, and we know that that was a light that shot up when past Locke, I guess, was banging on the hatch back in season 1. So it's just little stuff like that, I think. You know?
You know? I'm giving it a 7 because, I mean, it's Lost, and I really like Lost, and I feel connected to these characters and everything.
I mean, we'd have to do this.
Yeah, exactly. But the whole thing for me is that I didn't feel like any of my questions were getting answered. Like, any of my personal questions, like anything that I wanted to know. Like, yeah, we find out what the smoke monster is, and I mean, that's great that we finally know what this is, but I also feel like some of these answers were just like, it's kind of boring. Like, that doesn't really change anything. Like, I'm bringing up the smoke monster again. We found out that, yeah, it's like the island essence, I guess.
It's sort of like the island security system. Rousseau said in season 1 it's a security system, and we didn't fully realize what that meant. It's like the temple's guard.
I guess, but I mean, like, that's cool and all, but it was just like,
I know
it seemed more important.
Yeah.
And because they like had it in a lot, like throughout the season, like throughout the past seasons, and just finding out, oh, it's a security system, like that just doesn't really explain anything.
Didn't do it for you.
And the season finale is where it really was just like, come on, Lost. Like,
we'll get to the finale enough later.
You're supposed to answer some questions.
Prematurely bring up.
I'm not gonna go into it or anything, but I mean, come on, Lost. What are you doing to me? I called him on the phone and was like, come on, Lost.
We talked for at least half an hour.
It was ridiculous.
And I had to get up at like really early the next morning.
And
it was awful. He didn't.
Because cool.
But that's fun. We found out quite a lot, I think. I think I appreciate finding out things more than you do.
I guess, maybe.
You're looking for sort of big, why are they there questions, you know?
That's because I like those questions. I mean, it's cool that we get Charlie as Desmond's son.
Yeah.
Like, I like
That's
those
nice.
little things that are like, oh, that's pretty cool. But when, like, in the season finale particularly, like, come on, though. Like, give me something big.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go into it now, but we'll go into it later. Just,
Yeah. I thought the whole Dharma thing was pretty cool. We were living in 1977 for the last, like, what, fourth of the season?
I did like that, though.
Yeah.
I did, because I figured, I was like, oh, that's what the virtual game's about. That's why they did Dharma. I was like, why are they bringing Dharma back?
We know Dharma now. We understand a lot
We
about
understand Dharma Bill now.
We didn't understand, I mean, we didn't learn so much more than we already knew, but we kind of have an idea what Dharma life was like. It's a richer mythology, and half of the show is based on the mythology we are continually learning.
And it seemed like throughout the season that the Dharma were like the bad guys, but they really weren't.
They were just
people.
scientists. Sure, it could be argued they were taking over the land of the hostiles, but that's another argument for another time.
Yeah.
Some serious ethical
Serious
issues with those
business.
scientists.
Dharma's serious business.
Yeah.
Saeed got a little crazy this season.
Saeed went nuts.
Saeed.
We didn't see him for a lot of episodes at the end, and then all of a sudden he shows up and saves Jack and Kate.
He kind of got like crazy along the way though.
Yeah, he did.
Like the one episode.
Shooting Ben
Yeah.
as like a 10-year-old or 12
I know.
or something.
I wouldn't even do that.
I don't know what I would do. I mean, it's Ben.
I want to bring up something from the season finale, but I can't.
We'll get to that. Just try to hold it.
Oh gosh.
It's tough. What else are we going to talk about?
Okay.
Luke's leaving.
Hey, cat.
I'll try to entertain you briefly while he's away. Never mind, he's coming back now, so I won't even
He's
get
getting
started.
paper.
Yeah, he's getting our paper with the words on it that we mentioned previously.
More plans.
Yeah, we probably should have brought that over here.
Yeah, we probably should have.
We explained our absence in Iceland. Plans for the summer. We have to do more of that.
Yeah, okay. So, more plans for the summer. Theory coverage. As the summer goes along, we might develop new theories, you know.
Read new theories. We might
explain
hear them
like,
from people of our friends who watch Lost. Maybe we'll
Speaking
get
of friends who watch Lost,
guest stars.
we were thinking about doing guest stars of our friends.
Of our friends
who
coming
watch
on
Lost.
the show. I think that'd be cool.
Instead of just hearing our voices again.
Yeah.
For like ever.
We've got two Toms that might wanna.
Two Toms.
Two Toms that might wanna come
Two
on.
Toms, a Ben, and a John.
A Ben and a John.
A John.
A John F.
Jon.
Okay, John F. Okay.
He's really excited.
He wants to come on?
He really wants to go
When did you
on.
tell him? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Alright, well, maybe we'll have a John on here,
Maybe
too.
we have a John on here.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, and an Alex.
And Alex might be coming
isn't
back.
Here. Alex is not here today. He is on vacation with his family. It is Memorial Day weekend.
He's actually dead. He's been dead for a while now.
He wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, it's actually...
You know the guy, he found a loophole, though. Found a loophole, so he's not really dead.
It's actually really traumatizing.
It's really crazy. No, he's not. He's really in Gettysburg.
Yeah, he's in Gettysburg. He's on vacation with his family. We told him about this.
Sad.
I think he's interested in doing more podcasts, but he obviously couldn't make it today.
Unfortunately. I think out of all three of us, Alex has
the least
has a life.
on these. Yeah, Alex has the
He has
most
a life.
life and least podcasts.